Hi guys, I'm coming to you from a totally different place right now. I had to move into my second bedroom. My father has taken over my living room, the TV, and it's loud as hell, but I'm in here with you. But before we get started, I want to make something perfectly clear. I posted something on my IG today. It was posted on a page and it was sent to me. Not one time did I accuse anyone of doing anything. I just wanted to be known that I do not appreciate my name being used, and the other person should not appreciate their names being used. If you want to go into someone's chat, go under your own name. I'm perfectly capable of going into any chat under my name. I don't need anyone else to go under my name or under my old channel name. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Tonight we are here for the Murdaugh murders, and it's a lot going on in South Carolina. My God, and I'm early. It's a lot going on everywhere. Let's see who's in the chat. Hi, 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 hi. You guys are coming in. I'm going to wait for a few minutes, but I've had a busy day. I just fried some fish and shrimp and made a salad for my dad. So we ate. Well, he ate comfortably while I was still working, trying to pull all of this together because I didn't want to miss anything because it's a lot. And I had little notes everywhere. So I had to go over some stuff, read over some stuff to make sure we were still here. I see the professors in the house. Lori is here. Elizabeth is here. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Tina Elaine. Hi, Amy Austin. Hi, Susan. Hi, Jackie. Well, I said the professor, Katie. Hi, Gwen. I see you made it back. Susan, of course, is in the house. Thank you, guys. I never say this, but guys, please like and share. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, because I like to have fun and we like to discuss true crime. And I'm going to say it again. I was really happy with the way our book club meeting went. Hi, Queen of O'Hara. Welcome. You want some seafood? Well, tomorrow I am making succotash. So that's with okra, and I fry all the slime out. Okra, shrimp, sausages. I use fat, well, it's like the salt pork, but I slice it up really thin. And I'm going to put about 2 pounds of shrimp in that. So that's what I'm cooking tomorrow. My dad is being spoiled. Really, really. Yeah, he's being spoiled. Ooh, Renee. Yes, they were. We're going to get, yes. Hi, El Padilla. Welcome. Hi, Zelda. I just see your name. I didn't see you roll in. Hi, Zelda. Welcome. And thanks again for becoming a member. Okay, guys, are we ready? So everybody is familiar with the case. I just want to make sure. Oh, we got enough people in here. I'm not going to wait for anything to load. Hi, Renee. If they haven't caught it from the beginning, they can do the replay because I don't want to keep you guys. Hi, Patricia. You're here. Yes, my dad is being spoiled. Yes, he is. So this is honestly the first time that my dad has actually been here with me by himself, and not my sisters or my brother. But normally I go visit him and we're all there. But this is the first time he's actually stayed here with me. He normally comes and he'll come visit and go back to my brother's house. But he is here with me. Hi, Jill. First time. Thank you. Welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, Jill, go hit that button. Go subscribe. You don't have to join the channel if you don't want to, but subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate you being here. No, I'm not. I'm a bad daughter sometimes. Oh, Lori, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, guys. So with the murders, I'm making sure everything around me is good. I'm actually in my grandson's room. Yes, you did. Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that. And there we go. Lori is now a member of the channel. Hi, Dion with the Cincy. How are you? By way of Cincy. Girl, Cincy smells so good. I have it all over the place. I love it, love it, love it. So, okay. So the Murdaugh murders. So this is happening in South Carolina. These murders happened in June. So what I'm going to give you tonight, I'm going to play for you the tape of the boat before the accident. Then I'm going to show you the picture of how the boat looked. I'm going to play for you the 911 call right now so you can hear Alex Murdaugh calling 911 for his wife and son. He discovered their bodies. So just before we start, on June 7th, Alex Murdaugh discovered the bodies of his son, Paul, who was 22, his wife, Maggie, and I think she was 52. And they have a 1,770-acre hunting lodge. And that's where they were found. It's in Colleton County. So he placed the call, the 911 call, at 10:07. Now, the coroner said the time of death is estimated between 9 and 9:30. So the call was placed at 10:07. So let me just put this up for you guys really quick so you can hear it. Ooh. Yes, I know. And we're going to get into that, Renee. Yes, I know. That's why I decided to do this today, because I was going to do it next week, but I needed to do it. Well, I decided to do it today on Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. Whatever day he got shot. That's the day I decided to do it. So let me give you the full screen layout. Lori, let me take you down and let me just play this for you so you can hear this 911 tape.
Okay, you said 4147 Moselle Road analysis? Sir? You said 4147 Moselle Road analysis? Yes, sir. 4147 Moselle Road. Stay on the line with me, okay? Yes, sir. Stay on the line with me, okay?
Now they're transferring him to the county that he belongs in.
I'm still here, okay? Carlton, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line calling from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot. Mr. Murdaugh, go ahead and talk to Carlton. It's 4147 Moselle Road. I'll get up to it now. It's fast.
County Communication.
Carlton, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line calling from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot.
Okay, and sir, give me the address again.
It's 4147 Moselle Road. I'll get up to it now. It's fast.
Okay. Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
Are they in a vehicle?
No, ma'am. They're on the ground out at my kennel.
Okay, and did you see anyone? Okay, is he breathing at all?
No, nobody.
Is she? Okay, do you see anything? Do you see anyone in the area?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What color is your house on the outside? What color is your house on the outside?
Okay.
It's white. You can't see it from the road.
Okay, is it a house or a mobile?
Okay, guys, so that was the 911 call. Everybody heard the way he sounded. That's the 911 call. He placed that call at 10:07. Now, I want you to remember his wife, Maggie, and Paul. And I want to see what conclusion you come to. So he found them. He called. We heard this. So before this happened, well, let me just break this down. So before this all happened, Paul, who's 22, was involved in a boating accident. So let me just play this for you real quick. Well, no, I'm not going to play that for you yet. Let me just go through this real quick. So Paul was involved in a boating accident. Okay. So the day they were killed, June 7th, phone call made. He's hysterical, or at least he's trying to sound like he's hysterical and everything. But here's my problem with this. I'm going to tell you later. So there was a 911 call. And then on June 8th, the authorities confirmed the bodies, the double homicide, and there was no threat to the public, is what they said. There's no threat to the public. Now, there was a graveside service held for Maggie and Paul on June 11th, but 3 days before they were buried, the dad, Alex's dad, Randolph Murdaugh, the third, he was 81 years old. He died following an illness. It was 3 days before, 3 days after the murders. So he wasn't at the funeral. So this family buried the wife, the son, and now they're doing their patriarch, Randolph. He's dead, gone. So now during this time, they're doing the investigations and everything's going on. June 14th, that's when the coroner actually confirmed it was multiple gunshot wounds, multiple, not just one. On June 16th, South Carolina's it's called SLED, South Carolina Law Enforcement. They created a 24-hour hotline dedicated to tips for this case. June 17th, okay? Randy Murdaugh IV, John Murdaugh appeared, they did an interview on ABC. They're asking for any information, for any help. They were discussing, they didn't know whether the family has any enemies. They said that Paul, the son who was killed, 22, had received lots of threats. So I got the documents that the law enforcement agency released, South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. They released a whole bunch of documents, but they were redacted so bad. It didn't make any sense to show them to you because it just doesn't make any sense for all the redacting that they did to these documents. Okay. So based on the investigation that they were doing with Maggie and Paul, South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, SLED, they started looking at a 2015 death of Stephen Smith, who was found in the middle of the road. He had been hit by a car, and they're saying that it was deliberate. He was actually hit. He was 19. I think he was 19. So they're looking at not only Paul's murder, Maggie's murder, but now they're opening up the investigation that happened in 2015. Now, remember, these murders just happened June 7th, 2021. 6 years later, they're opening up this investigation again based on what they were finding with the investigation they were doing in the Murdaugh case. I find this very weird. So they offered a reward of $100,000. It was the members of the family on June 25th. Okay, $100,000 for information, and that led to the arrest in the double homicide of Paul, 22, Maggie, 52, 51. Can't remember her age right now. I'm going crazy. I think she was 52. So on July 7th, this is where, so let me tell you about this. So let me tell you what happened here. So there was a boating accident, okay? There was a boating accident on February 24th, 2019, which Mallory Beach, 19 years old, she was thrown into the water after this crash. They hit a pylon in the water, and she was thrown from the boat somewhere off of Paris or near or off of Paris Island. So let me show you that footage. I have that for you. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Talking trials and stuff. Hi, Addie. Welcome. I think this is my first time seeing you here. Hi, Addie. Welcome. Debbie. Hi, Walker. Welcome, guys. Okay, let me show you this footage. I need to stop this screen, and I'm going to show you the footage of them on the pier walking to the boat. So let me get this for you real quick so you can see what I'm about to tell you. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that you get the full screen. Oh, let me take you down. Okay, so let's get here. There's no sound in here, but here are the teenagers. Well, at the time, Paul was, let's see, 2019. He was 22 when he was shot. So he was not 19, 20. He had to be 20, 21, 22. Yeah. It's been 2 years. So he was either 18. He was either 18 or 19. I don't know. But these are the kids. This is Mallory Beach right here. There is Mallory Beach. And they're all going to the boat. Let me see. Let me pull this picture of this boat real quick for you guys so you can see what this boat looks like after the crash. Okay. There is no sound. There's Mallory. She was a beautiful girl. 19 years old. Now, I don't see them. I was trying to see, Paul was up front, and I didn't see him wobbling or anything. But that's the view right there of them going onto the boat. So, Mallory's family. Okay, let me just pull this down. Mallory's family hit the Murdaughs with the wrongful death lawsuit. It was filed. Hit them with a wrongful death lawsuit. So at the time this lawsuit was filed, which was, oh my God, the lawsuit was filed. It was right before March. She died February 24th, March of 2019. The family hit them with a wrongful death lawsuit against Beaufort County Bar, a convenience stores, 2 homeowners. Let me see. 2 homeowners, because they said they were all involved in serving the underage friends alcohol the night of the crash. Now, the lawsuit was later amended to only name Richard Alexander, which is Alex Murdaugh Sr., Richard Alexander Buster Murdaugh Jr., which is Paul, and Parker's convenience store, because they're saying that they're the ones that gave the teens the alcohol. So they're suing the family, okay? They're suing the family. Now, this is really weird because before Maggie died, they were busy trying to hide their assets. They were trying to hide all of the assets. They were getting everything in order. They were hiding the assets. Okay? So July 7th, the attorneys that were representing the survivors of the boat crash that killed Mallory filed a petition alleging law enforcement tried to shift the blame from Paul Murdaugh to their client, Connor Cook, who she was walking with. But Connor wasn't driving the boat. Paul was. Paul was driving the boat. Okay? Paul was driving the boat. July 14th, 2021. That's when I told you that they released all of these documents, which they were no good because they were all redacted. They didn't release the 911 call of the murders until July 22nd. Now they were found on June 7th. They didn't release the 911 tapes until July 2nd. So then People Magazine came in August 6th. People Magazine comes in and they start shining the light on the murders of Paul and Maggie. Okay? So South Carolina Attorney General's office drops all charges against Paul Murdaugh in the death of Mallory Beach due to his own death. So that means, now I don't know if you understand this, but if you're, even though he had a trial or he was awaiting trial, they had charged him. The fact that he had died, his slate is wiped clean. The slate is clean. It's just like, oh my God, forgot the football player's name. Even though he had been found guilty of murder, he beat one case, and I don't know why, I don't remember, because I used to watch him play all the time for the Patriots. Once that person dies, it doesn't matter if there's a conviction or if he was pending. It is wiped. It is gone. 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 So, Aaron Hernandez, thank you. That's him. So that's wiped clean. So the fact that Paul died, he no longer has a record. Not at all. OJ is not dead, Elizabeth. Unless he died in the last 5 minutes. But he's not dead. So that wipes your slate clean. Okay? So then August 11th, this just happens. So now they're finding out more stuff in the investigation. So the Carolina Attorney General, Alan Wilson, he stated that he intends to recuse himself, which he just recused himself this week. Well, 3 days ago. He put out in a letter. He intends to recuse himself from the investigation into the deaths of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. Too much stuff was coming out. Now, this family had been in this area for 81 years. 81 years. It was 3 generations. They served consecutively. They served as solicitors for the 4th Circuit Court over 87 years. It ended, I think the final thing was 2006. This family has been all powerful in this area. All powerful. So this is getting good. So then, everybody starts suing. News reporters and stuff are suing. They're asking for the information via the Freedom of Information Act. So they started to receive the photos and videos. But again, they gave them the evidence of the boat crash that killed Mallory. That's what they gave them. They redacted the documents really bad for Maggie and Paul. Okay? September 4th. Now, this is last week. September 4th, the father, Paul, and husband to Maggie was shot in the head. Shot in the head. He drove himself to another county and called 911. He's hospitalized in Savannah. He was conscious. He was speaking. He was airlifted to he was airlifted. As I said, he drove himself to another county. Shot in the head. You drove yourself to another county. September 6th, yesterday, Monday, Alex releases a statement saying that he's checking himself into rehab after a long battle. that was exacerbated by the murders of his wife and son. He did this when he was released from the hospital. Okay? Now get this. The family law firm kicked him out, forced him out. Why? Because he was stealing money from them. He was stealing money from them. From your own family. You were stealing money. Okay? Stealing. But wait, here's the best part. So while Maggie was probably trying to hide the assets, Maggie had hired a forensics accounting team. Yes, Maggie had hired a forensics accounting team to go over the books of the firm. And that's some SHIT. His wife hired a forensic accounting firm before she died to go over the books of the firm. And that's some stuff. So this is getting good. So you got to remember, Paul, who's going to have the family being sued for wrongful death, 22. Maggie's in the process of hiding assets, getting all their property and everything else together. She hires a forensic accounting team. Do we think Maggie found out that, Alex was stealing? Do we think that's what was going on? So then the announcement came that he's going to, that he recused himself. And you know why he recused himself? I'm talking about Duffy Stone recused himself from the case because he said with the information that was being gathered in the investigation, it could pose a conflict of interest. He gave no further details. None. Now, let me just tell you about this head wound he shot in the head, right? It was superficial. But they found lots of bullets. Supposedly, he could have been outside the car shooting. He said he was changing his time. He could have been out there firing off rounds, but they never found the weapon, I guess. I don't know. Haven't got that far yet. I checked earlier. Hadn't found the record. Haven't found any weapons is what I was looking for. So my thing is, you changing a tire. You know shit is closing in around you. Your wife's dead. Sooner or later, it's going to come out that she hired a forensic accountant. Your son, Paul, was probably going to cost you guys a damn good grip. Okay? He was going to cost you a grip because it's wrongful death. And they're suing. But they didn't specify the amount that they were suing. Now, here's the thing. When Paul died, he can't be included in that lawsuit. But Alex, the dad, is still there. And Parker Convenience Store, they're still on the lawsuit. Paul can no longer be a part of that lawsuit because he is no longer with us. But they were trying to protect their assets. So that's making me think, did Maggie discover that he had been stealing from the firm? He had been stealing for years. Did Maggie discover this? He was forced out. He didn't resign. And they call it allegedly misappropriating millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Now, he was driving home in Hampton County. That's in South Carolina. Well, Charleston, South Carolina. He was in South Carolina. But you drive yourself to another county where you shot, but you drive yourself to another county and call 911. What do you guys think about that? I am dying to know. What do you think about that? Yeah, he wrote a statement saying he was resigning. No, he had no choice. They were kicking him out of the family firm. That's what happened. I'm thinking everything's closing in on him. He's out there. This is just me thinking. I'm not saying this is what happened. He could be out there shooting rounds, got the gun, got nervous, and, instead of pulling it through his hair, he just grazed himself because, somebody's shooting at you. You're changing a tire. What are you going to do? You're going to fucking duck. You're going to hide. No, it's not sus at all. It's okay. One more again. Paul's involved. Paul Daddy, Parker's convenience store, in a wrongful death suit. Because it's time to Roddy his cousin. Oh my God, it's time to Roddy his cousin. We're going to have to check. But I'm serious. You find out. Wrongful death suit. Maggie's doing everything, getting their assets together, hiding assets. Something could have triggered. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. Paul is the reason you're being sued. And we already know if a person is dead, they can't be included in a lawsuit. I'm sure him being an attorney, his son at the time died. You can't be held liable. Oh, I forgot to show you what the boat looked like after the crash. Here's the boat. Hold on, let me take this down so you guys can see this boat. There's the boat. This is what the boat looked like after the crash. All of this is ripped apart. This is the boat they were on. So that's the boat. Mallory was thrown off the boat into the water. They found her body 5 days later. She was found 5 days later. Happened in February. She was found in March. And that was after a week of searches. It was another boater that discovered her. And she was in a marsh area near Broad River. Okay. And she was in Beaufort County. Now they were at Archer Pier. So I don't know how that county is. But they found her March 3rd. That same month, that family filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Now, Paul was waiting. He was waiting. This is just crazy. Tell me if something is not wrong with this whole picture. Something is clearly, if the patriarch hadn't died from a long illness, I would think that he was knocked off too. But Paul, Buster, was facing 3 felony charges at the time of his death. Not 1, not 2, but 3 felony charges at the time of his death. Now, how convenient is that? I'm just asking, how convenient is that? Oh my God. Mel is your cousin. Debbie, do you want to come up? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Debbie, you never told me that. I am so sorry for your family's loss. I really am. I am so sorry for the loss. Wait a minute. Is Buster, because Buster is on the lawsuit, but why would Buster be on the lawsuit too? I thought Buster was Paul. Debbie, could you tell me, is Buster Paul or is Buster the youngest child? Oh my God, Debbie, I did not know this case belonged to anyone in your family. Yes, Stephen Smith. Stephen Smith was he was hit and was found on the road in 2015. My 361, I discussed that. Okay, Buster is Facebook. Okay, that's the youngest son. So he is tied into the lawsuit too. But why are you? I didn't see Buster going on that boat. Did I miss that? Did I miss Buster? I saw Paul. Let me go back. Okay, hold on. Let's go back and look at this boat thing again. Hold on. Let me go back and look at this boat thing and see. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because Mallory is on that tape. No, I'm not going to show that again. Yeah, allegedly. I'm not going to show the tape with Mallory again. So So Buster was included on the lawsuit. I was thinking, because I know Paul is in there, so I'm thinking they gave his full name, but because they say Alex Murdaugh Sr., Paul, and then it said Richard Alexander Buster Murdaugh Jr. How is he a junior when Paul was the oldest son? That's weird. That is so weird. And Parker's convenience store. Huh. Oh, I meant to tell you guys too that, what is it? The Port Royal Police Department said that when they got to the scene after the boating accident, that the teens were grossly intoxicated. They were all drunk. But I didn't see, I'm sorry, Debbie. I didn't see Mallory. Yeah, so that's the youngest one. So do you know, Debbie, why he was included in the lawsuit? Because the lawsuit was filed in March of 2019. He was on the boat. Was he on the boat? But the mother wasn't included, but the dad was. That's weird. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so let me see. So the convenience store, 2 homeowners, and they said served beach. So they're saying that Mallory and the underage friends, they served them alcohol. So the lawsuit was amended. So who else is in that lawsuit besides those other people? Because that's the only ones I found. Was Paul, his dad, the convenience store, and the homeowners, but his dad wasn't there at first. They amended it to include the dad, to include the youngest son, and the convenience store because they served them alcohol. Okay. Oh, Buster is the older son. I thought Buster was the youngest son. Thank you guys for correcting me. I wasn't even looking at Buster. I was concerned with Paul. Oh, thank you. See, that wasn't in the police reports. Oh my God. But okay, being such a small town, I would think you would know who these people are. So that's really weird because how are you going to sue the convenience store if he had the ID? Somebody gave him that ID. Now, let me go look and see if they look that much alike. Hold on. Let me pull up the family photo again. Let's take a look at this family photo. So let me take this down real quick. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. Okay. I'm here briefly. Okay. So this would be Buster, and that would be Paul. They don't look nothing alike. Nothing alike. He looks like his dad. Like his dad. Like his dad. They don't look anything alike. Nothing alike. So how do you confuse these two? How do you confuse them? I don't know. Okay, so Buster gave him the ID. See, that's not in the police documents, okay? Paul is younger. I got that now. He's 22. So Buster, the older brother, gave him his ID to buy liquor. They don't look alike. You cannot see those two don't look alike. You don't see hair. Okay, I see why they're actually added Buster. But that's not in the police documents, redacted or not. That's not in there. Huh. They name all of the boys the same name. Oh my God. What? See, that's what I was trying to. Okay. So they're not saying saying why they're opening up that investigation. Okay, so Stephen was ran over in 2015, not too far from the family's compound. He was ran over and left in the middle of the road. That's why. Oh my God. Drugs and beer. Oh, what is going on in South Carolina? Thank you. How are you going to drive yourself? But you drove yourself to another county. And it made it sound like he was shot in the back of the head. That's what, that's what the breaking news was. No, I think he shot his damn self, to be honest. I think he knows that once they find out that he is responsible, whether he killed the wife and the son, or somebody else did it, or he could have talked Buster, the gay son, into doing it. Okay? But the great-grandfather, who is still alive, he is the one that kicked him out the farm. Oh, he gave the kids the keys to the boat and everything. Oh my God. Yes, everybody knows who they are. So why would you sell this underage boy, young man, liquor when you rightly, first of all, you come in here with a fake ID. I'm calling the police. Oh, I forgot your whole family is rich. Y'all run the damn county. I wouldn't have sold them shit. Nothing. Then they had drugs too. Oh, yes, we need roadmaps. That's what I had to do with Lori Daybell. We actually drew a roadmap to how everybody is connected. And I still have that. So when I start covering that case, it's right there again. Not today, Satan. Yes, and Buster is bigger than Paul. You can see that. So why do you see? That's what I'm saying. That convenience store needs to be sued. They need to be shut down. Because you know full well that was not that man. You knew that. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not just daddy, it's great-granddaddy too. Because great-granddaddy, who is still alive, is the one that kicked him out the family farm. Debbie, I am so sorry. I had no idea this was your family. And I know you sent me a message. I told you to call me anytime after 4 yesterday. I had no idea. Well, no, today. That was your family member. I am so sorry. I would have never shown that video of her walking. I am so sorry. I really am. Oh, my God. Yeah, but still, if it's a small town, local convenience store, why do you need to have a fake ID? Everybody knows everybody in this little town. Because Satan knows. Satan knows the family too. Not today, Satan. She knows the family. She's the one that brought it to my attention. I had no idea, Debbie, they were related to you. Well, Mallory was. I had no idea. I am so sorry. You know what? That's true. Maybe, but still, again, why do you need to give him a fake ID? Why do you need to give him a fake ID? He could have showed a credit card and anybody would have thought he was showing them, they would have thought it was an ID. If you're checking IDs, all they're going to do, you can give them a plastic anything. They don't know. He could have opened his wallet and showed him something. Why give him the fake ID? Debbie, do you know what county Parker, how close Parker is? Parker convenience store, that is? Is that the name of it? I can't remember right now. I'm trying to think. Parker's convenience store. Yeah, that's the name of it. Parker's convenience store. Do you know how? Just asking, or not today, Satan. I mean, I understand it's a small town. I mean, I understand that. So they remind me of the Kennedys, really. It's a small town. So why would you need a fake ID? I'm sure that wasn't the first time, because Buster felt comfortable enough to give him his ID. He felt comfortable enough to do that, right? I think the father killed his wife and son my damn self, and I think he was trying to kill himself, and he chickened out, or he had Buster trying to aim and shoot at him, and then Buster couldn't do it. So, yeah, I think the whole thing is totally screwed up. Either the father shot himself or he had somebody to shoot him. I really do. Ah. Ah. All right, Mod 361. You've been holding back on me too. You had me do all this damn work, which I don't mind. Yeah, they can get away with anything because of their daddy, the whole family. It will fall into place. So, Debbie, what's your feelings? Do you think, I'm going to ask Debbie, Mod 361, Not Today, Satan, what are you guys' thoughts? You guys are down there. You're pretty close in that area. What do you think? My thought is the daddy had something to do. First, when I read it, I said no. Then I was talking to Not Today, Satan. She goes, I know this family. I know this family. Shit, he's one of my lawyers. I don't think that had anything to do with it. He's not capable of that. Now, when everything is coming loose, so that means that the police have been investigating this, and somebody has come forward to tell them that Maggie hired them to actually do forensic accounting because they're trying to hide assets. I think Maggie discovered he was stealing. I really do. I think Maggie discovered him stealing or skimming, whatever he was doing. Huh. Ooh. Oh. It's a white privileged town. Yep. The shots happened in Hampton County, and he lives in Culleton County. Now, he was changing a tire, but he took a whole different route. They call it a circumstitious route, which it wasn't a direct route to his home, is what they were trying to say. So it was weird. Hi, that's where all of that happened. Oh my goodness. Really? So the dad is a town drunk. So that explains why he didn't find his wife and son to 10:07 at night. And they're saying that the murders, estimated time was between 9 and 9:30. He called at 10:07. Ooh, ooh. The partner's confronting him. I thought they said that the granddad kicked him out, is what I heard with the great grandfather, is what they were saying on the news. They need to look at the father as a suspect. He did it. If he didn't do it, he had somebody to do it for him. And I think Buster is up to his neck in the shit too. Huh. Yeah, he's going to rehab. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Love you too, sweetie. Oh my God. This whole family. Now, she was dating the counter boy, right? I mean, they're not the counter. Forgot the guy she was walking with, because they look like they could be, they were an item. Hi, Ann. Welcome. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Only Mallory is her cousin. So Mallory is the young lady that lost her life during that boating accident. Oh. See, they were saying he was gay. But okay, I did read that part, but they said that due to stuff that they were finding out for for the Murdaugh investigation, they were tying it to Stephen's case that happened in 2015. I'm thinking somebody is talking. Okay, they purchased alcohol in Beaufort County, not as small as Hampton. They wouldn't have known him. But even with the ID, yeah, it wasn't fake. It was the wrong ID. It was the brother's ID. But they don't look anything alike. Yeah, Paul used Buster's ID. Ooh, and it involves Buster. Oh, this is good. So are we thinking Stephen was going to tell everybody that he and Buster were in an open relationship, and Buster they got into it, and Buster ran him over not too far from his house, went home, drove the car, and parked it? Is that what we're thinking, people? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Buster did it. Like I said, I think Buster is in it up to his neck. I don't care how nice they say he is. See, I don't listen to every other podcast when I'm getting ready to do a story. I pull the police reports. I listen to the different, and every news place has different information. That's why I like to go straight to the documents that are actually on file. Hi, Velvet Pixie. You like listening to me even when I'm mad. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, Diana. Thank you. Okay, so now I need to start looking at Buster. So you don't think the daddy, I don't know. Well, I'm going to tell you this way, my 361. I don't know if he killed his son and wife himself, or if he had someone to do it. But I do believe everybody knows what's going on in that family. I think, the patriarch, who was 81 years old, maybe, he had an illness. Maybe the man knew what was going on and had a stroke and died. I don't know. That's just my assumption. But they said he died from an illness. I will call you tomorrow, promise. No, he wasn't on a switchback. We're not doing the switchback tonight. We're going to do the switchback on the Beverly Hills. We're not doing the switchback tonight. Oh, my God. Huh. Yes, this, I'm serious. I had so many little sticky notes and writing notes down. Every time Not Today, Satan sent me an article, or she will tell me, hey, the 911 tapes have been released. I go pull them before they take them down. Or, hey, they've released this information today. I'm not down in South Carolina. Which I just signed up for news alerts. But when you live in a town like that, you get stuff firsthand. Or she'll tell me, I'm not sure, but this is what I heard, but let me double check and see if this is correct. Okay, you don't think he killed them? I think he had somebody else to do it. He said he recused himself because of the evidence that was coming forward in the Murdaugh case. He said it would be a conflict of interest. He didn't give no more information on what evidence or what, but that's what he said. I love you, sweetie. Call me. Look, you call me tomorrow because I don't want to bother you. You call me when you get a chance, whether that's early morning, before you take your shower, do whatever. Just call me. I'll be up. Oh, see, that could be. But when I found out that Maggie had hired a forensic accountant, when I found that out, that threw everything else into a tailspin. Then you have Paul, who's being sued. Now, maybe they were thinking, well, if Paul is gone and Maggie's gone, who's getting the goods on me, then they'll drop the lawsuit against, but no, that's why they amended it to include them, because they found out that Buster had given him the keys to the boat and his ID. Now, what the daddy has to do with it, probably because he's the dad, but why not sue the mom too? Why just the dad? Is it because the dad's last name is Murdaugh? Is that it? Yeah, it might be revenge killings. Is it a revenge killing because of Mallory? Is it a revenge? I doubt if it's Mallory because the family is suing. Is it a revenge killing because of Stephen? This is what we need to get on the case for. So I want everybody to start investigating. I need all the information. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Thank you. Hi, J_G. Hi. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. If he's not guilty, what happened this weekend, which I had suspicion, and I even talked to not today Satan about it. I said, so what do you think now? I had suspicions. First I said no. And then the more stuff you start finding out, you were like, wait a minute. So today she and I had a conversation, which we did get disconnected, and I meant to call you back, but I was running around doing stuff. Oh, thank you, Sally. Yep, no one would see a thing. Now that's an idea. But why shoot the mother? And why by the dog kennel? Do you think somebody, I don't know if they were breeding dogs, because they were found down by the kennels. Do you think they were showing dogs to somebody? I mean, was it a ruse to get them? But why the mother and not just Paul? That's my problem. Why not just Paul? He was the one driving the boat. Why kill the mother? That is my question. So that's why I was thinking the dad might have something to do with it, because she hired a forensic accountant to go over the books. Oh, yeah. So where had he been? See, that's another thing. Oh, I've been looking to find out what his story was, but let me tell you, in the redacted documents that the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division released, you can't read shit. And I have them. You cannot read. I mean, they have redacted. And I'm surprised they didn't redact the damn signatures. Check my email. Okay, Dion wants me to check my email. Do I need to check it now? I guess so. Let me look and see. What am I checking? Ooh, damn. What? Okay, got you. So, guys, okay, let me read what Dion has to say. Tomorrow, we're having five names. Oh, 5 names. We're pulling 5 names for the bags. Here is what Dion, by the way of Cincy, has to say. She said, I would like to do a drawing tomorrow, Wednesday, September 8th. That works. You just give me the time, which will be 7 o'clock, Dion. 7 o'clock tomorrow, because we're doing Welcome to Platteville and My Big Fat Fabulous Life. The drawing is for members only, and only for 5 people would get the gift bags. So she's giving away gift bags. She cannot ship international, U.S. only, and you must reply in an email to Dion within 2 hours of the drawing. So I will be doing the drawing online tomorrow. So here is how this works. Tomorrow when you come in chat, I will add your name to the wheel. Okay, because the wheel we had for the last 2 weeks, I got rid of it. Not got rid of it. I removed the names because those drawings are over with for the boxes. Now she's doing the Scentsy bags. So I will add your name to the chat tomorrow. If you would like to become a member to the channel to be included in the drawing, go to my home, just go to my channel, click the join button. There are 3 tiers. You can pick the lowest tier. Long as you're a member, you get to participate in the drawing. Hi, Sally, son. I just spoke to you and welcome. So that's the way we're going to do this. Tomorrow's at 7, and I will be probably out of town. I'm waiting for information right now. I will be flying out of time. Oh, my goodness. Yes, hold on. Okay, I will be going to Spokane, Washington next week. Oh my God. Yes, I'll be in Spokane next week. So they're looking to fly me out next week. Okay, thank you, Renee. Let's see. I'll clear up parkers for you. There are hundreds of them throughout the low county of South Carolina and Georgia. Greg Parker is dripping with money. I mean, like 70. Really? Is Greg married? I just want to know. Is Greg married? Ooh, that's a good thing. Girl, I'm leaning in too. Look, you can see I'm tired, okay? Not really sleeping, doing stuff. Ooh. Huh. Seriously, I'm going to dig in deeper. I'm going to look to see about Buster. I'm going to try to find out where the dad was at when the shootings occurred. Thank you. Thank you. Mom was, oh, see, that could be it too. Maybe they called it, act like they wanted to see the dogs, and mom just went for a stroll around the property with Buster. Really? Wait a minute. Hold on. Maggie worked for the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division? She was just there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. She told me to check my email again. Girl, nothing's come through yet. Okay, nothing's come through yet, Dion. Just type it in chat. Or I can drop you a link real quick. And then, wait a minute. Oh, Debbie, I am so sorry. Oh, yes. Yes, Alex had a superficial wound. That's what it was. Good night, Ann. I know where you're at. It's late. Good night, sweetie. Thank you for coming. Bye. Oh, he's a gazillionaire. I got to look up Greg Parker. Damn it. See, I'm out of my element. I don't even have a pen right here. But that's okay. I'll remember. I have a memory like a damn elephant. Ooh, Susan. Oh, that's true. I remember you telling me that. Not today, Satan. Thank you, Jay. My God, you guys have some. See, I'm not biting my nails, guys. I had my nails done, okay? And these are mine. See? All mine. See? Mine. Look. No tips, no nothing. Mine. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Thank you. Yes, that's why. But the way he said it was, he said that the evidence that's coming from the investigation would be a conflict of interest to him. But he wouldn't elaborate. And you, wait a minute, you know him too? Renee, you're down there too? That's right, you did. Oh my God. You know what? I'm deputizing all of y'all. Y'all are deputies from now on. Good night, Debbie. I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good night, sweetie. Yeah, he had a head graze. This is Yep, he said he wouldn't step away unless, and it did. Okay. So there is a conflict of interest. That's what he stated. It was a conflict of interest. Guys, I am so sorry. I did not know that Mallory was related to Debbie. I would have never shown that video clip if I would have known she was if she was related. I had another clip I was going to show of Mallory, but I'm not even going to do that. Oh my God. Yes, Spokane is beautiful. Oh, Renee. Mac's best friend's mother. Oh my God. That was this. Oh, that was the same email. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Mel's mother. Okay. Mel's boyfriend's mother. Got you. I'm going to watch the replay. Oh my God, I love Hilton Head, South Carolina. Love Hilton Head. We'll go to the beach all the time. Don't ask me why we would drive from Maryland and go to the beach when we had Oceanside. But I love Hilton Head. Thank you, Addie. Thank you, Addie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you look, I know you subscribe to me because I subscribed back to your channel or whatever it was, but I saw you there. So I think I thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are giving me, oh my God. Oh my God. I am glad I am doing this one too, because you guys know a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh. See, that way you guys can correct me. Hi, Linda. Welcome. You guys can correct me if I get some wrong information. Because if I find something, or I hear something, I know that, I mean, not today, Satan. She's on it. So who do you think ran over the guy? I think it was Buster. Or do you think it was Paul because he knew that Buster was having an affair or having a relationship with Stephen? Because they said Paul was really nasty and Buster was the nice one. Thank you, Addie. I appreciate it. Come back again. On Thursdays, we do happy hour. Good night, guys. Good night. But okay, so this is what I had. So when I was telling you, I was looking up on a case and then we got sidetracked and I did the other cases and stuff. It was just every day was something new coming out. Every day it was something different. They said the son, Paul. I thought you were going to bed, Mod 361. Go to bed. Yep, on Thursdays we do happy hours, 19 crimes. And Velvet, I got to go to the car and I got to get your receipt and scan So you will see that your wine is on its way. And I need to ship Miss Manda's wine this week as well. But I did your wine already. So I need to go get the receipt so I can scan it, and so you'll know when to expect it. Renee, please find out what you can. I be trying, seriously. I try, and I like to go, like I go to the corners, and if they've released the autopsy, which they didn't release it to the public, but the police has it, but they're not putting it out there. All they do is just give you a synopsis. Sometimes you can pull the whole report with the pictures and everything. But right now, this investigation is hot, so they're not letting too much stuff slip out of their fingers. I think Alex shot himself. I really do. I think he was thinking of killing himself or something. He got nervous and he just fired and he grazed himself because he backed out of it. But okay, that's what they're saying. How do we know they're telling the truth? We can't believe what somebody tells us. How do we know they're telling? Why would the family threaten them when they're suing them? And I'm sure they are suing them for lots of money, including Parker, who is a gazillionaire. Why would they start doing threats? That ruins their case. That hurts them. You have to have clean hands to go into a courtroom. Hey, Lisa. Look, my Goldie Hawn. How you doing, sweetie? Ooh, Barbie, girl. Get your 19. Hopefully you have the Snoop Dogg too, but if not, get the Banisher or get the Hard Short. Well, all the 19 crimes are good. I haven't had a bad 19 crimes yet. So get your drink on Thursday. I got to check with my guests on Thursday to make sure that they're still available, that they will be with us. They will be on with me and Debbie, and it is a man. Yeah, threats are hearsay. So how do we know? Think about it. This family, she was found in February. This family hit them with that lawsuit in March. But this is 2019. Why haven't they gone to court yet? Have no idea. I'm sure they're doing depositions and everything else. This is 2021. We're going to be heading to 2022 soon. Yeah, he said he was changing a tire on the side of the road. Right. Mm-hmm. And went by, turned around, shot him. Bullshit. That's what it is. It's BS. Yep, it doesn't make sense for them to threaten them. That's not going to bring Mallory back. Okay? Suing them isn't going to bring Mallory back. But they're going to pay for that young woman losing her life. They're going to pay. So why threaten them? Yeah, so why threaten them? That's the only thing I want to know. Why threaten them? You've already got them. You're already suing them. So with that, we will Tuesday of before, I'm going to do a little more digging. I'm going to give you guys some updates and anything that you guys hear. Who? See, the wrongful death suit, I would think, see, here's my problem with that. They filed it, okay? Paul was charged. He was faced with 3 felonies. He hadn't gone to court yet. Let me try to think. Had he gone? I don't think he had went to court yet, but he had been charged. But they're putting that lawsuit there, so they know it's coming. So once he's found guilty or whatever, however it was going to go, but now that he's dead, Daddy is still there and Buster's still there, so you're still going to sue the family. Good night, JG. I appreciate you being here. Yes, that's what I look. So that's what I listen to. Island Packet. That's where I go. I go that and something Gazette. I can't think of the name of the Gazette, but I think they're all run by the same people. But that's what I use. Hi, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you. 2 to 3 years. Okay. So, but the lawsuit is sitting there idle, but you know it's filed. Huh. And Greg Parker. Yes, the Beaufort Gazette. That's the name of it. I couldn't think of the name of it. But those are the newspapers that Not Today Satan sent to me, and those are the newspapers that I subscribe to. So I get alerts. And then there was another one just happened in August. A young man was shot on the side of the road for it was a young black guy. He was shot. Y'all have a lot of murders in this little town. Really a lot of murders. So Charleston is where, what is it? The Something About Good and Evil. That was my favorite movie with Kevin Spacey. The Garden of Good and Evil. Wait a minute. Garden of Midnight Garden, whatever, Garden of Good and Evil. That was my favorite movie. That happened in Charleston, South Carolina. Old Packet, Gazette, and Identical Check, also state newspaper. Okay, got you. All right, guys, I have enjoyed this chat. I've appreciated all of you being here. Wait a minute. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. That's the name of it. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I had to think. My mind was just racing with everything. But thank you. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I love the book and I saw the movie. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But I'm not going to nobody's damn cemetery. I ain't going nowhere with Mazilda, whatever her name is. That was Savannah, Georgia. I'm sorry, Savannah, Georgia. Sorry. No, it was Savannah. Okay. Well, weren't they in Charleston too? I thought they went to somebody. I thought the lady that was dressed, she went to Atlanta. It was a black lady who was I forgot what you call them. Not call them, but she was it was like Robin Williams and all of them at the thing. Dry queen. I didn't want to say the wrong name. Lady Chablis, yes. Savannah. Okay, they went to Savannah. Okay, I thought she was in Charleston. Real? Oh my God. Lady Chablis, yes. Yes, that's her name, Lady Chablis. Matter of fact, I'm going to watch that again. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank all of you for attending. I really appreciate it. And we're going to come back. Yes, she is a drag. I just want to make sure I was saying, yes, the Bonaventure Cemetery. That reminds me of the cemeteries in New Orleans. You know, everybody's buried above ground. And there is one big one right off of St. Bernard that's spooky as hell. Huh. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to come back and revisit this case. Let's see what happens this week. Let's see. I'm keeping my eye on it. I have all of my alerts set. And if you guys find anything out before I do, because you'll probably get it because you're right down there, you can always reach me on my email, or you can reach me in my DMs. So I really would appreciate it, but I am definitely into this case now. I was into the case before. Now I'm definitely into this case. I really am. Charleston is an hour away from Savannah. We used to go to Hilton Head because I would come and then I would go to, I would be in Columbia, South Carolina as well. Thank you. Yes, it should be an HBO movie. All right, guys. Thank you. And thank you to Renee. Thank you for today. Not Today, Satan. Thanks to Debbie. Thanks to all of you guys that are right. Okay, Columbia is 2 hours away. Thank you for everybody that's right down there in the trenches. Same thing with Aiden Fossey. I get updates that I can't get until like maybe the next day. There's someone that lives right there in that neighborhood. So she'll send me updates and she'll send me newspaper clippings and articles and everything. So I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please Hit the likes on the way out. It doesn't cost you a penny. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. To my mods, to everyone, thank you. To my members, new members, old members, subscribers, everybody, thank you, and have a great, great evening. I will see you guys tomorrow. What else is there? That's it. Good night, guys. Bye.